right click, new, text file, name it anything. Now here is the trick. Instead of write new and so on, just right click, press WT. Now as you see, we created a text file. Now this is shortcut. Now name it test.py. Okay, open it with any sublime you want. Okay, now it is so simple. Now print hello world. So simple. Okay, and you need to open the command prompt cd. Now as you see, I put it on desktop on folder named code. So if I go to code, sorry about this, code, desktop, and code. Now Python test.py. As you see, this will give us hello world. Now here's another trick. Instead of doing this each time, we can create a batch file. Now batch file, inside it, we will put the command Python this file, interpret this file. Now again, right click WT, okay, name it start, for example, .bat, which means batch file, edit it, yeah, Python. Now put the full directory or the full path and test.py. Okay, now don't forget to put a voice command here now, so we don't need to exit. We won't see the result. Okay, let's start it. As you see, hello world, it worked 100%. Also, if you want to remove these, okay, there is a trick. You can put here before the Python echo or at echo off. Now, yeah, as you see, hello world, it worked 100%. Now variables in Python is so simple. Just var equal 5, var2 equal 10.5, var3 equal hello. Okay, and if I print it, print var, and the same thing for var2 and var3, var2 and var3. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, as you see, 5, 10, hello. Also, you can put here something like this. Put toString value is, and you can put either like this, lista, or you can put the percentage here and put D, which means decimal or integer value, F, which means float or double value, S, string, C, character, X, hexadecimal value. So we here var is decimal, so let's put decimal, and don't forget to put the percentage like this. It is like a C syntax, almost. Okay, now copy and let's put these var2 and let's put here for var3. But don't forget, var2 is float, so mean F, and var3 is string, so which means S. So let's see what will happen. Yeah, value is 5, value is 10.55, and see, value is hello. Now if else is so simple also. Let's declare this variable var equal 5, if var equal 5, put the colon here and print correct. Correct. Now this is simple example. Else, which means print wrong. Let's see. This must give us correct. But if I change the value of var, which means 0, for example, no, this must give us wrong. Let's see. Yeah, wrong, as you see. Now also, there is another thing. Instead of else, you can put if, and you can put another example. So if var equal 1, print 1. Over and over. Okay? Now this should give us nothing. Let's see. As you see, nothing. But if I change the value to 2 or to 3, and I run, yeah, 3. The first thing, the while loop. So declare this variable equal 0 while var is less than 6. This will count from 0 to 5 and print value is, and let's put it like this, is var, and don't forget to var equal var plus 1. Okay, let's test it out. 0, 1, 2 until we reach 5. Okay, now also there is a for loop. So if I declared, let's delete this. So if I declared this variable called hello and I want for x in var. Now this will give us all the character one by one in variable in this variable. So let's print, and we store it inside the x. As you see. Now let's see what will happen. Var equal hi all, and here print var. As you see, I put this square bracket 0. This will give us the h variable. Let's see. Sorry about this. Let's see h. As you see. Also, if I delete this and put 3, this will give us 0, 1, 2, 3, the a character, as you see. Also, there is another. I want from the third character until we reach the end. So you can put 3, the colon here, and nothing. So this means start from 3 and stop until we reach the end. Let's see. As you see. Oh, now what if I want from the beginning, from 0 actually to h until we reach a. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So put it until we reach 3. So this will give us something like this. hi space. The space is here, but because it is a space, it is not shown. Okay, but if I change to 4 here, which means this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, until, don't show it 4 until we reach here. So it's supposed to print these. Let's see. Yeah, as you see, hi and a. List 1 equal, open the square brackets. Let's put 10, 50, and let's put here high, for example. And print list 1, and don't forget to print this 0, which this will print the 10 as you see. The 10 as you see. Also, if I put the 1 here, this will give us 500, and so on. Also, we can use the for loop to print. So for, let's use the range function. Now this function works as start from 0 to 100, for example. And we will start from 0 until we reach the list, but not the list, the length of the list. Now this is another function, len, the length of this list. So start from 0 until we reach the length of this, which is 3, as you see. 1, 2, 3. So from 0 to 3, and 3 is not included. So let's print list x. Let's see. Also, we can use another functions like cmp. This is to compare between list 1 and list 2, for example. Okay. Also, if you want to convert from tuple to list, you can use the list function or the min function to choose the minimum values of these or max value. Now tuples is the same as list with some differences. So instead we use these. No, we use these brackets. Okay, this is the first difference. The other difference is in list we can change its values, but in tuples we cannot change its value. So let's put this example. Top 1 equal 0, 5, 5, hello. And let's print x in the same as previous range from 0 until we reach the length of the top 1, and let's print the top one X. Let's put a comment here. The comment is the hashtag. This is a single line, or we can put a multi-line by doing 3 single quotation. 1, 2, 3. And I want to hear 1, 2, 3. Okay? D1, for example. Yeah. We put, as you see, the braces like these, or the parentheses. Okay? Now, double quotation, name, put colon here. The name is X1. It doesn't matter. Put the list here and the double quotation, age, and don't forget to put the colon, and the age is double quotation, and let's put 50. Okay, for example. Now, if I want to print the values, let's print D1, the name. As you see, the name is X1. Okay, if I print the age also, this will give us 50. Now, if I want to change the value of name here from X1 to X10 or to X5, we should do this. D1 name equal X5, for example. And let's print the name to see if it is changed or not. Yeah, as you see, X5, it is changed. Also, we can delete the D1 entirely. So if I bring the D1, as you see, D1 is not defined. Or we can delete the D1 age. So, as you see, the name, no problem. But if I put the age here, this should give us, as you see, age error. Key error, which is mean it is not found. Now the modules, it's so simple. Use the import statement. Import, and here is the name of the module. So let's import the time, for example, and let's print time, the name of the module, and we will use dot time function. Now this time function is inside the time module. Okay, let's print to see what will happen. As you see, this is the text since 1970, I think. Also, there is another thing here. Instead of import time and to use time dot time, we can use from time import something or import star. Import star, import everything. So we don't need to use the time dot here. Just print the time as you see. Now it depends on you. The same performance, but it's just a flavor. Who prefer this or who prefer that. Functions in Python is very simple. You will use this def fun1, for example, and you will put colon here. Don't forget to put tab here, okay? And print this is fun1, okay? And we want to call it. We use fun1 as is. This is fun1. Also, if I put fun2, for example, and I put var1, and here is var2, print var1 plus var2, okay? And when I call it, I will call fun2, and I will put the parameters 10, 20, so this should give us 30. As you see, 30. This is fun1, this is the function one, and this is 30. Okay, also we can return the value, use the return statement, return var1 plus var2, and declare it inside sum equal, okay, as you see, or the s equal, and let's print s. Now exceptions in Python is very important. Now what is that? Let's see. Now this is a simple example. Try these. This is the basic syntax. Except any problem, do these. Okay. So try print s for example. Except print there is something wrong. Now this shouldn't give us anything, as you see, SSS. But if I put S here, now in Python, there is nothing called print st. This does not exist. So this should give us exception. Let's see, as you see, there is something wrong.